Now, from the studios of Into Tomorrow in Miami, this is ITTV.
Our next guest is from a smart office and technology company. They provide different services for working from home and hybrid working. And when we ran across this company and then took a look at their website and the very cool products they have, you'll understand why we invited the sales manager from Autonomous, Jerry McKeon, on the program. Jerry, welcome Into Tomorrow. How are you, sir?
Good, Dave. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for coming on and spending a few minutes with us. Tell me a little bit about Autonomous as a company, and then let's get into some of the very cool things that I also want to remind our radio audience. When you have a moment, you must visit intotomorrow.com. Check out the video with Jerry, and we're showing you these cool products that we're about to talk about. So first, tell me a little bit about Autonomous, please.
Autonomous is kind of a smart technology, economics company. We have offices in New York, Toronto, California, and Vietnam. Most of our products are manufactured in Vietnam. We have everything from sit-to-stand desks, which are a huge hit, ergonomic chairs, and accessories go with it, such as mats, cable arms, etc. But our big thing right now is the Autonomous WorkPod. It's a freestanding 98 square foot unit, completely furnished, easy to install. No professional needed. We kept it under 100 square feet to, I guess, most zoning laws don't require a permit under 98 square feet.
Very good. So this is something that you could actually put perhaps in your backyard or just somewhere, maybe have a wooded area nearby where I'm seeing some of the very cool pictures. And again, at intotomorrow.com, you'll see the videos and pictures of this very cool WorkPod. So it doesn't take up much space, but it gets you out of the house.
Yes.
And it gets you out of the den or the bedroom where you've set up a desk in the closet or something. And let's face it, this last year and a half, 2 years, for a lot of us, it's been very difficult for people to work from home. They've sort of gotten used to it, but still, you want to get out. You want to have a clearer mind to get your work done. Boy, this sure will do it. It looks amazing. So how would you describe it first to the radio audience who has yet to see these videos?
Well, I really suggest you look at it. It's kind of a unique building. It's completely furnished. It could be built, like you said, in the backyard or in a wooded area. I kind of like it in a wooded area.
Yeah, very calming.
Solace.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
A little nice silence area. I mean, being completely office furnished, as far as the desk, chair, air and heating unit, etc. I have seen people use it for playrooms, yoga studios, meditation. Even I have one customer who actually uses it as a little pool companion changing room.
Nice.
So it's very unique and can be used in a lot of different situations. It was built to be a home office, at home, but away from home.
Yeah.
Kind of give you that little quiet time away from the kids running around. With more people working from home, it became a necessity.
And of course, we talk a lot on this show in our 26 years about smart home and smart office, and this really sort of is both of those. It helps you with that smart office, smart home technology. And you say that it comes completely furnished. So it has a desk, it has a chair, a very cool ergonomic chair that probably does wonders for your back, and it really just makes you want to be in a good environment and be comfortable and get the work done, get your job done.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the office equipment is furnished with. It's top notch. It's our pro version of everything.
Wow.
Like I said, the desk, the chair, the cable arms, the anti-fatigue mat, there's bookshelves built into it. And the really neat thing about it, it's all powered by an extension cord from your house. And there's no wiring. It takes about 4 hours to completely install it. It was kind of made so you don't need professional installation. Grab 3 buddies from down the street and put it up in a half a day.
Exactly. Or perhaps your boss who wants you to keep working from home, you say, fine, send a couple of the guys over, we'll do this and we'll put it together.
Exactly.
So, Jerry, how is it assembled then? You mentioned it takes 3 or 4 people, 3 or 4 hours maybe, and it's done. But what's involved in the assembly of such a thing?
Well, we made it a do-it-yourself kit, and we made it this way purposely. I mean, basically lay the floor, you put the walls up. I mean, everything's kind of pre-built, so to speak, as normally in a kit. Mm-hmm. Once you put the walls up and anchor them down, you throw the roof on. The biggest question I seem to get about this is, what if I move? Well, one, it's going to increase your home value, and two, it can be taken apart and rebuilt in another location.
Oh, good. So you can move it with you if you're selling your home or otherwise, right?
Yes, sir.
Is it the sort of thing that folks could set up with appropriate permission, I'm guessing, even in a parking lot or adjacent to your home if you know a business owner and he says, yeah, sure, you can put it there? Is that something that would work? Do you have to anchor it somehow?
No, you really don't. It has the weight to hold up, almost hurricane strength.
Wow.
It can be set up anywhere, even on a slight slope, because we have levelers on it built in, where, like a 4-inch slope is easy to accommodate. So actually, pretty much anywhere this could be put up, as long as you have the proper permissions, of course.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I prefaced that, because I know you get those kinds of questions all the time,
Yes,
and I'm glad that you're saying get permission, but yes, you can put it here or there or whatever if you don't have room in your backyard. There are some opportunities. I understand that it's 6,000 pounds, so
Yes,
that seems to me that would be a fortune to ship, no?
Well, shipping is free. It's included in the price. Everything is included in the price. Take it from our warehouse. We'll give you a ship date. We'll make sure it works for you, an arrival date, and we'll drop it anywhere the truck can get to.
Okay, so if the truck can get to your backyard, there you go.
So,
it comes
off in 33 boxes.
Wow.
So the driver with a forklift will drop it where you need it.
Wow. Okay. Now, of course, the important part, what does it cost and what kind of warranties, if any, does it come with and that sort of thing that I'm hearing my audience in my head saying, wow, it sounds great, but how much?
Well, it's $22,800, including shipping and completely furnished. And warranty is 3 years, 3-year full manufacturer parts warranty.
Terrific. So, and you said,
quality
again,
built. And it's actually selling pretty quick. Right now, we're shipping for mid-November. That's how quickly it's sold. I mean, this is something that people want and actually need, don't realize they need, until they're actually working at home for a month, with the kids running around, the distractions from the dogs and the delivery people. And every one of the customers that have it love it.
And how do you do such things as internet access then? You mentioned that it just takes an extension cord from the house. If you've got enough Wi-Fi in the back of the house, perhaps that's how you're doing it, or because, of course, everyone in our audience especially is always talking about being connected. So how does that part work?
Well, connection, I mean, basically you can run your own service to it. It's wide open and able to do. Most people are just jumping their Wi-Fi from their home.
Yeah. And as long as you have a good router or perhaps a mesh system we talk about on the show all the time, we're happy to help anyone listening and watching this video with how to do that. But if you've got some signal, you'll be good to go. And obviously everything will work just like it was working in your house when you were stuck in the house. And now you have your own place. Jerry, who do you think who is, for that matter, your main client, your main customer these days? Is it, for the most part, small office, home office people who maybe have been working from home all along and think, wow, what a great idea, let me do this? Or is it more the folks that have been stuck working at home looking for alternatives?
Well, Dave, that's a combination. It started out with a lot of, I think my first few interested customers came from Silicon Valley, San Jose, California, the tech sector. Yeah. But it has spread. I just talked to somebody this morning. She is an artist and needs to get out of the house. Her studio in the house, her family's growing, and she is putting an art studio in.
And with all of the glass around it too, I'm noticing glass door and nice big windows. That's a perfect opportunity for an artist who's looking for some natural light to do their work. Hadn't thought about that until you mentioned it now.
Right. I also had a one-on-one yoga instructor, just, didn't want to do it in her house. It's inconvenient to go to somebody else's house, especially during COVID. Yeah. And, besides, they need a place alone. So, I mean, it's kind of getting a lot of different uses out there, the biggest being the home office.
Gotcha. Well, even if you're not at the moment looking to spend $22,800, although it would be well spent, no doubt, as Jerry mentioned too, it certainly helps to increase the value of your home if you choose to move and leave it there at some point. But there's other products you've got to look at. The Ergo chair for your office. It's about time maybe you replace that. They've got that for you. They've got other products that you want to check out at autonomous.ai, as in artificial intelligence, autonomous.ai. Jerry, thanks for spending a few minutes with us. Very cool stuff. We again invite our audience to be sure, and if you're listening on the radio or podcast or stream, visit intotomorrow.com, where we not only will link you to Jerry's site and you'll see what he and his team are up to, but also to see the video of this interview, because you've got to see it to believe this very cool smart office pad, or pod, if you will. Jerry, thanks again for spending a few minutes with us. We'll look forward to chatting some more, because no doubt you guys have even more ideas.
Absolutely, Dave. Thank you very much for having me.
It's our pleasure. Again, Jerry is the sales manager with autonomous.ai. Be sure to visit us at intotomorrow.com. You'll see his site and all of our guest sites and their videos. Do check this one out, because how can you not love this idea? So many cool things to check out. Watch the video at intotomorrow.com. I'm Dave Graveline, bringing you further into tomorrow. Stay tuned right here on the Advanced Media Network.